Welcome to Brain Bitesize. Today, we're taking a closer look at the INFP personality type. But wait, we're not talking about the signs that you are an INFP. No. We're flipping the script and exploring the 15 signs you're not an INFP. So, if you've wondered whether you truly fit the INFP mold, this video is for you. Number 1. Authentic introversion. The realm of introversion is vast and varied, but when it comes to INFPs, their experience of introversion is particularly unique. This is not just about enjoying solitude or feeling drained by social interactions, which are common traits amongst introverts. For INFPs, introversion delves much deeper into their identity and worldview. INFPs are often described as quiet and reserved. They truly embody the essence of introversion, directing their energy inward. This tendency towards introspection has shaped them into private and internally aware individuals. They often spend time alone, immersed in their daydreams or creative projects, reflecting their rich inner world filled with ideas, values, and possibilities. There's more to an INFP's introversion than just a preference for solitude. Their introversion is closely tied to their idealistic nature and creative spirit. It allows them to delve deep into their thoughts and emotions, fostering a profound self-understanding and empathy towards others. This introspective depth often fuels their creativity, leading to a strong inclination toward artistic and imaginative endeavors. Interestingly, while INFPs are true introverts, they can also be quite adventurous, especially if they have a strong sense of identity. This may seem paradoxical, but it emphasizes the complexity and layers of an INFP's personality. Their adventures are often intellectual or creative rather than social. They love exploring new ideas, possibilities, and expressions of self, which can be just as exciting and rewarding as any external adventure. It's important to note that while all INFPs are introverted, the degree of introversion can vary from individual to individual. Some INFPs may be more introverted than others, reflecting the diversity within this personality type. The key takeaway is that INFP's introversion is not just a surface-level trait but a core part of their identity, influencing how they perceive the world, interact with others, and express themselves. Number 2. Complex feeling dynamics. Regarding the INFP personality type, feelings are not just simple emotional responses. They are complex, profound, and integral to their identity. INFPs possess an innate ability to understand and navigate the emotional landscape. Contrary to common perception, being an INFP isn't just about being openly emotional or wearing your heart on your sleeve. One of the key signs that you're not an INFP is if your feelings are straightforward or one-dimensional. For INFPs, feelings are a complex interplay of empathy, introspection, and idealism. They don't just feel, they delve deep into their emotions, reflecting and analyzing them. This emotional depth often leads them to have a nuanced understanding of their emotional state and the feelings of others. INFPs are guided by their values and principles, deeply intertwined with their emotional world. They feel strongly about their beliefs and are often moved to act based on their convictions. If your feelings are detached from your values or don't feel a strong emotional connection to your beliefs, you may not be an INFP. While INFPs are empathetic to the feelings of others, they are also fiercely protective of their emotional space. They value authenticity and dislike emotional manipulation or superficiality. You may not align with the INFP personality type if you are easily swayed by others' emotions or prone to emotional manipulation. INFPs often channel their complex feelings into creative outlets. Their rich emotional world serves as a springboard for artistic expression, whether it's through writing, music, art, or any form of creative work. If you don't use your feelings as a source of creativity or inspiration, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 3. Dynamic identity. For an INFP, identity isn't a fixed point. It's a fluid, ever-changing, and expanding concept. They believe in the potential for personal growth and transformation and see themselves as works in progress, always striving to improve themselves. This constant evolution reflects their dominant function, introverted feeling, phi, which is all about maintaining an internal value system that adapts and changes with new experiences. So, if you have a clear-cut, unchanging answer to the question, who are you, really? You might not be as INFP as you think. INFPs rarely box themselves into rigid identities. Instead, they embrace the complexity and fluidity of their identity, acknowledging that they are multifaceted individuals with the capacity for change and growth. INFPs are introspective and often spend a lot of time exploring their identity. They dive deep into their psyche, trying to understand who they are at their core. If self-exploration feels like a chore to you or you rarely question or analyze your identity, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. The dynamic nature of an INFP's identity also extends to their understanding of others. They know that people change over time and are open to revising their perceptions of others based on new information or understanding. If you tend to stick to your first impressions of people and are not open to changing your perceptions, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 4. Personal development. Personal development is a key aspect of an INFP's life. They are always striving to grow, learn, and better understand themselves and the world around them. This drive for personal development often manifests in how they process information and think outside the box. INFPs have a unique way of processing information. They rely heavily on their intuition, which allows them to see patterns, possibilities, and potential that others might miss. They are big picture thinkers who often look beyond the surface of things to understand their deeper meaning. If you prefer dealing with concrete facts and details, or if you tend to stick to traditional ways of thinking, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs are known for their ability to think outside the box. They are natural innovators and dreamers, always willing to explore new ideas and perspectives. They are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom or to chart their path. If you find it difficult to deviate from established norms or if novel ideas make you uncomfortable, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs are lifelong learners. They have a deep love for knowledge and a curiosity that drives them to learn and grow constantly. They believe in the power of personal development and are always seeking ways to improve themselves. If you're not interested in learning new things or if personal growth isn't your priority, this could be another sign that you need to be an INFP. Number 5. Authority of intuition. Intuition is a fundamental aspect of an INFP's cognitive process. It significantly affects how they perceive the world, make decisions, and interact with others. However, contrary to what some might believe, it's not the only factor at play. As INFPs mature, they learn to trust their intuition more. This doesn't mean they rely solely on gut feelings but use them as a valuable tool in their decision-making process. If you seldom trust your intuition, or it rarely aligns with your experiences, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs also balance their intuitive insights with other cognitive functions. Introverted feeling, phi, their dominant function, helps them to stay true to their values and beliefs. Meanwhile, extroverted intuition, nay, allows them to explore different perspectives and possibilities. If your decision-making process is predominantly logical or practical, you may need more room for intuition or values to be an INFP. Intuition in INFPs is often linked to creativity. They use their intuitive insights as inspiration, sparking ideas and fueling their imaginative minds. If you don't find a link between your intuition and creativity, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Despite the authority of intuition, INFPs are also aware of its limitations. They understand that intuition can sometimes be off the mark, and hence, they also value the importance of evidence, logic, and practicality. If your intuition is unerring and you don't see the need for logic or practical considerations, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. Number 6. Master of concise conversation. For INFPs, conversations are rarely straight from point A to point B. They love to explore, delve deep, and take scenic routes in their discussions. They're not known for being masters of concise conversation. Instead, they enjoy exploring every rabbit hole a conversation might lead them to. INFPs have a natural curiosity about the world and the people in it. They love to probe beneath the surface and uncover deeper meanings, connections, and possibilities. If your conversation style is more direct and you prefer getting straight to the point with little exploration, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs often use conversations to explore their thoughts and feelings. They may start with one topic, then meander through several others as they process their ideas out loud. If you're uncomfortable with this kind of exploratory discussion or prefer to have your thoughts fully formed before you share them, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs tend to be patient listeners open to divergent thought processes. They appreciate when others share their thoughts and feelings in depth, even if the conversation takes longer. If you prefer concise exchanges and become impatient with long, winding discussions, this could be another sign that you need to be an INFP. Number 7. Brainstorming whiz. INFPs are known for their creative prowess, but they typically need inspiration to kickstart the process when brainstorming. They don't naturally thrive in high-pressure, rapid-fire brainstorming sessions, preferring to let ideas form and evolve at their own pace. Unlike individuals who enjoy the adrenaline rush of on-the-spot brainstorming, INFPs often require time, space, and quiet to tap into their creative potential. If you thrive in fast-paced brainstorming sessions and don't need specific inspiration to generate ideas, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs usually approach brainstorming in an introspective manner. They prefer to mull ideas and possibilities internally before sharing them. If you're more of a social brainstormer who enjoys bouncing ideas off others immediately, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs find their best ideas when inspired by something that resonates with them deeply. This could be anything from a compelling book or movie to a personal experience or a significant social issue. If you can brainstorm effectively without such sparks of inspiration, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 8. Kinesthetic Dynamo. INFPs are known for their rich inner world, often filled with vivid imagination and deep introspection. This internal focus can sometimes make them less attuned to their physical surroundings, including their bodily movements. If you're someone with natural grace and coordination, excelling in physical activities and mastering complex movements easily, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs, on the other hand, might find themselves tripping over their feet or losing track of their physical surroundings as they get lost in thought. INFPs often prefer activities that engage their minds rather than their bodies. They're more likely to be curled up with a good book or lost in thought rather than at the gym or the sports field. If you thrive in physical activities and prefer them over mental or creative pursuits, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. While INFPs can enjoy physical activities and excel in them, they typically need to find a deeper meaning or personal connection to stay engaged. For example, they might enjoy yoga for its spiritual aspects or hiking for the opportunity to connect with nature. If you enjoy physical activities purely for movement and don't seek a deeper meaning, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 9. Hyper-awareness of surroundings. INFPs are often deep thinkers with a rich inner world that can sometimes make them less aware of their immediate surroundings. They're known for their ability to get lost in thought, wandering through their internal landscape of ideas, feelings, and possibilities. If you're always tuned into your environment, noticing every detail and change around you, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs often need a reminder to return to the present moment and take note of the physical world around them. INFPs tend to process information deeply and internally, which can cause them to overlook external details. If you're an individual who quickly picks up on changes in your environment or can easily multitask without getting lost in thought, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. While INFPs are typically empathetic and in tune with others' emotions, they may not always notice physical cues or environmental changes unless they hold emotional significance. If you easily notice these physical details, regardless of their emotional relevance, this could be another indication that you're not an INFP. Number 10. Leading with authority. INFPs are often seen as gentle and accommodating leaders. They prefer to lead by example, inspiring others with their ideals and values rather than dictating actions or outcomes. If you're comfortable taking charge and leading with authority, this could indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs are typically collaborative leaders, valuing the input and perspectives of their team members. They usually avoid top-down leadership styles and aim to create a harmonious environment where everyone feels heard and valued. If you're more comfortable making unilateral decisions and setting clear directives, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs are usually motivated by a desire to impact the world positively and the people around them. They tend to lead with their heart, guided by their values and ideals. If you lead primarily with logic and strategy, without a strong emotional component, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 11. Thriving in conflict. INFPs are known for their peace-loving nature, often going to great lengths to avoid conflict. They usually prefer to foster understanding and harmony rather than engage in confrontations. If you're someone who thrives in conflict, seeing it as a catalyst for growth or change, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs tend to be sensitive, making them more affected by conflict than other personality types. They often take things personally and may struggle to separate themselves from the situation. If you can detach yourself emotionally during conflicts and handle them objectively, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs typically prefer to navigate conflicts gently and diplomatically, focusing on understanding and compromise. They're less likely to be confrontational or aggressive in their approach. If you tackle conflicts head-on, without hesitating to stand your ground, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 12. Sentimentality champion. INFPs are often described as nostalgic and sentimental, with a strong emotional connection to their past experiences. They tend to revisit their memories frequently, savoring the emotions and lessons they hold. If you're someone who doesn't often get caught in the web of nostalgia, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs typically deeply appreciate sentimentality, cherishing personal mementos and reminiscing about past experiences. They often see their past as a rich tapestry of emotions and growth. If you're more focused on the present or future with little regard for the past, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs value emotional connections and personal growth, making them more likely to reflect on and learn from their past. They often use their past experiences as a guide for their future actions. If you're someone who doesn't often reflect on your past or learn from it, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 13, fitting in everywhere. One of the defining traits of INFPs is their individuality. They are often seen as unique and unconventional, marching to the beat of their drum. If you easily blend into any crowd and adapt your personality to fit in, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs value authenticity and staying true to themselves, even if it means standing out or being different. They usually resist conforming to societal norms or expectations that conflict with their values. If you're more comfortable conforming and fitting in rather than expressing your individuality, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs are introspective and self-aware, which can make them more likely to embrace their individuality. They often deeply understand who they are and what they value. If you're someone who doesn't spend a lot of time reflecting on your identity or values, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 14, instant thought verbalizer. INFPs are often introspective and thoughtful, needing time to process their thoughts and feelings before expressing them. If you're someone who easily verbalizes your thoughts and feelings as they come, this could be a sign that you're not an INFP. INFPs are known for their rich inner world, which includes complex emotions and intricate thoughts. They often need time to unravel these and find the right words to express them. If you're more spontaneous in expressing your thoughts and feelings without much internal processing, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs often prefer written communication, where they have the time and space to express themselves. If you prefer spontaneous verbal communication and find it easy to articulate your thoughts and feelings on the spot, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. Number 15, pragmatism over values. Pragmatism is a philosophical tradition that values practicality and usefulness, often prioritizing these over abstract principles or values. INFPs, on the other hand, are known for their value-driven approach to life. They often struggle to relinquish their core values, even when practicality demands it. If you often prioritize practicality over your core values, this could sign that you need to be an INFP. For instance, an INFP might choose a career based on their passions or values, even if it's not the most pragmatic choice. If you're more likely to choose a career based on practical considerations like salary or job security, you might not share the INFP's value-driven approach. INFPs often have a strong sense of idealism and personal integrity. They usually strive to align with their values, even when challenging or inconvenient. If you're more inclined to compromise your values for practicality, this might indicate that you're not an INFP. INFPs are often seen as dreamers and idealists, valuing authenticity and personal growth over pragmatism. If you prefer concrete facts and practical solutions over abstract principles and personal ideals, this could be another sign that you're not an INFP. That's a wrap. If you enjoyed unraveling the intricacies of personality types, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious and keep those brain cells buzzing. Thanks for watching.